Good morning, guys, and welcome to iPod Smart preview of yesterday's Vaal racing. Unfortunately, today at Kenilworth is cancelled, so we're moving one day closer to the big July. And as you can see here, the July ratings is already up. Turffontein tomorrow, Fairview Friday, and Greyville Saturday already up there for you. So do go and have a look and use your 7-day access pass when you register to also get, well, up till next week sometime. So you get 7 days free access without any credit cards or anything. Just go to iPod Smart and click on the get access. First race, Call Me When You Need Me, was the top rated, ran second, beaten by Francine. And there was a bit of a sign for that because the 23% to win on the super rule percentage here belonging to Francine. On his second run, they clearly didn't show all of it on the first run. If you look at the bat figures, because there was huge difference on the bat figures, but nonetheless, winning that with Brett Crawford being in good form at the moment, the first timer running third there. The second, our Greenie was beaten by a first timer at 33 to 1 Bio Farmer from Heather Adamson. And for those of you that do get to read the notes at the bottom here, I have spoken about Heather Adamson before. Respect earned, double from only 2 horses. Heather Adamson is one of those small yards that does do well. And yeah, must always be respected for anything that she actually enters. And she showed us again how she can get them ready on debut. The third was actually the Corne Spies winner. Maybe Kachetti was just too confident with Captain Warra, but clearly Corne Spies had the double attempt in mind. And King Rahul, the top rated, duly obliged, winning that. Again, the super rule percentage leaning towards King Rahul, 34% chance to win from 73 probability stats races. Top rated to finish first over the 1000 Vaal Class G. 34% is pretty high in big fields, and King Rahul duly obliged. It's also backed up by 25% here on super rule percentage, 22 on exact distance, 22 on overall ranking, etc. So top rated in there for the win. Race 4. Yeah, the top rated Hollow Scene only ran third. There was a bit of a sign for that because Magic Prince in the previous for the Cock also didn't do any well. And then Alec Laird won with Craig Zaki there on the third rated. So that's well done to Craig Zaki. You can put the ODR on and you can see that how these ODR points starts accumulating as the results comes through as well. If you prefer to have the ratings points interactively added as the day goes on, I prefer to have it on, but it's up to you. If you don't want to see them changing, then absolutely, then just take them off. And the next again, let's go now. Sean Terry and Batman, the consistency curve, doing it for us there. Let's go now. Winning that race. But the very lovely spot that we had there is the top rated at 25 to 1, the Red Horse Countess Danza. Chris Jonker with the Joker there, looking at Raymond Danielson. The previous time ran a third, and if you just look at it from a distance perspective, you can see that 4.5 on the graphs was really very good on the bat figures. Look at these. Countess Danza 25 to 1, 25 to 1, 25 to 1. Very good 7 to 1 for a place that we got on Countess Danza, the red horse there. And obviously also paying well for our trifectas and quartets. Moving on to the 6th race. And in the 6th race, I can't remember what happened, but let's have a look. Okay, so top rated here was On Cue, and On Cue was also a nice spot at 7 to 1. See the bat figures also pretty good there. Beaten though by Lollapalooza, and I actually made a note. We already got the Jaap Visser Joker pack there, Muzieni booked. actually made a note about the horse Lollapalooza. For next time that Lollapalooza comes up again, let me just see on the race, and you can do the same. I just made a note here. One very well flashing over the last 200 to win with Muzi on board. On that could go 1400 and can follow up in similar company. So that will obviously now pop up the next time Lollapalooza runs again, so that I can have a look at that for the ratings. But yeah, that was a very good win by the Jaap Visser stable, and Lollapalooza has been one that's consistently performing for Jaap of late. In the fourth, the top-rated year was Ozenker, and Tony Peter didn't do so well, only ran fourth with the top-rated there. Brett Crawford winning with I Am Giant, and that's another horse that I actually marked for the next time. I Am Giant, a much improved run after the rest to win in a race where Mauritian stablemate looked better on the bad figures. Keegan the Miller book expected the much better run, and I Am Giant duly obliged, winning very well. So another one that is on the short list for the next time, that you can see here why we actually did not. Well, the Mauritian looked pretty good, but then went very bad immediately after that with Matsunyani on board. So one to watch next time. They didn't try with it this time. And then moving over to the 8th race, Tony Peter had 2 runners in the 8th race, so he clearly wanted better from Ozenkur, which he didn't get, but he did run first and second on race 8. And another note horse, Pinchit, they ran 4th. Funny enough, Janse van Vuuren's own race that he actually sponsors with Pontiac had a no-show, only ran 7th. And then in the lucky last, let's have a look what happened in the lucky last. Remember, tomorrow Turffontein is already out. There's 2 greenies for Turffontein tomorrow, so make use of that. Oh yeah, the last we actually had a lovely Arden Park at 440 for a top 4. Now looking at Arden Park here, also a red horse, which clearly says it's a horse that the handicap receiver was a 75 once, and it's moved down to a 55. Yeah, a 55 recently. But the nice part of it that I really enjoyed was Jared Penny had a 100% win place on the jockey, and the stable is informed, 2 runs since the last win, and it was, yeah, second rated at 40 to 1, drifted to 50 to 1, paid 440 for a top 4, and duly obliged. The winner in the race belonging to the Batman, Bat Curve, William Iron Arm. I'll quickly show you how easy that is actually to spot once you get to the end of the race, and that's why we have the JTR combo. Craig Zaki and Alec Laird there. He wins on race 4 with Mutarazi, and you just follow the line through. He's got nothing till at the end. William Iron Arm in the 9th. So that was the easy spot, and so was the Brett Crawford Nothing Else Matters after winning in race 7, and Candice Dawson running the Clarkson 3rd, followed it up with our Arden Park at 40 to 1, which is a lovely return for us. So those were the kind of things that you can actually preempt and spot beforehand. You see, like Mike the Cock also had a decent enough day. You can spot Tony Peter here. He was expecting a bit more from Ozenker, obviously, judging on that. But yeah, and you can also, as long as your race at the top agrees with your, you can also then check that versus your graphs at the bottom here. Okay, guys, that's it. And yeah, speak again tomorrow. I will do a live all day YouTube, starting at about whenever the first race starting for everyone. It'll be free, and you're welcome to just look at our channel, YouTube channel, and just dial in and listen if there's anything that might come up of interest. As I said before, it is difficult on feature days because horses comes from all over all different provinces, and handicappers from different provinces, strength of provinces are different, so merit ratings are different, and yeah, they're running on different surfaces and different venues. So feature days is tough, but I have had a look at that, and it looks like there's two nice standouts for us for the day. But if you want to join in, by all means, it will be free, and it'll be my first live YouTube channel for the day during the July. Have a great day.